we know the world celebrates it with their selling of chocolate Easter eggs, which I'm sure we all munch on and enjoy. That's not the real reason we celebrate Easter as Pentecostals. It's all about the death, the burial, and the resurrection of Jesus. So the children put together 2 cards that they want to present to you. They've put together one card, which they'll read out to you information about how the world celebrates Easter with the Easter eggs, the bunnies and the chicks, and how we as a church and as Pentecostals celebrate Easter.
Amen.
So, are you going to read that? Okay. Right, Sister Julie, will you come and read the...
I'm the biggest child.
one? Yeah. So they've all had a hand in making the cards, and they've all decided what they want to actually put inside the cards. So this is the work of the children from the Sunday school.
Well, I get this card because somebody bailed out on me. And see what the children have done? This is the world's religion. Do you like it? Tastes good. Who would like to see a pink fluffy rabbit? Yellow chickens dyed green and blue. Eggs. But there's a reason for all of this, as much as we laugh. I mean, it's wonderful when we know the truth. So, the children put the card together, and this is what we've got in here. The history of the Easter egg. It says, custom of giving eggs at Easter celebrates new life. Christians remember that Jesus, after dying on the cross, rose from the dead. This miracle showed that life could win over death. For some Christians, the egg is the symbol of Jesus' resurrection, as when they are cracked open, they stand for the empty tomb. No one actually knows when eggs were first used as a symbol at festival times, but it was long before Jesus' time. Eggs were always thought to be special because although they do not seem alive, they have life within them, especially at springtime when the chicks hatch out. Long ago, people gave gifts of eggs carved from wood or precious stones. The first sweet eggs that were eaten were made in the last 100 years from sugar and marzipan. Since then, chocolate eggs have become popular, and these are given on Easter Sunday. In some countries, parents tell their children, the Easter hare or bunny has hidden chocolate eggs. And they race to find them round the house or garden. Children in other countries decorate hard-boiled eggs at Easter time by painting or dyeing them. But this is the world's religion.
Amen. Sister Cherie and Sean will now read what they've put together about the death, burial and resurrection of Jesus. Amen.
So the soldiers took charge of Jesus. Carrying his own cross, he went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. There they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on each side, and Jesus in the middle.
Pilate had notice prepared and fastened to the cross. It read, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. Many of the Jews read this sign, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and the sign was written in Aramaic, Latin and Greek. The chief priests of the Jews protested to Pilate, do not write the King of the Jews, but that this the man claimed to be King of the Jews.
Early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the 2 other disciples, the one Jesus loved, and said, they have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him.
Now Mary stood up outside the tomb crying. As she wept, she bent over to look into the tomb, and saw 2 angels in white, seated where Jesus' body had been, one at the head and one at the other at the front.
They asked her, woman, why are you crying?
They have taken my Lord away, she said, and I don't know where they have put him. At this, she turned around and saw Jesus standing there, but she did not realize that it was Jesus.
He asked her, woman, why are you crying? Who is it you are looking for?
Thinking he was the gardener, she said, Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have put him, and I will get him.
Jesus said to her, Mary.
She turned towards him and cried out in Aramaic, Rabboni,
which means teacher. John chapter 17, verse 20. My prayer is not for them alone. I pray also for those who will believe in me through their message.
Thank you, Jesus.
Amen. Right, sorry, there's still some Sunday school children at the back as well who haven't come to the front, but some of them are also involved in the making of the cars, so they do well. Amen. So we owe Jesus so much, and it's important that we teach the children, even though there may be worldly celebrations around Easter and Christmas, it's important we teach them what the gospel says about these celebrations. Amen.
Amen.